What's going on, guys? Your boy Sly here, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now, as you can tell, this might be a little different. We're doing this live right now. I'm a little, let's say a little crunched for time, so we're going to do it a little different way and see if it works out. But don't you worry, I'm going through everything I would in my normal video. So let's start this bad boy. Alright, so as you guys can see, he is definitely here at the tower. Gang tag check, pretty purple flowers, you know it. So where does that mean? Hey, what's up, buddy? He is over at the tower hangar. So upon landing, just stick to the right, head on way over there, and when you make your first little curve, you'll see him on the right hand side, overlooking all the ships. Alright, so let's see what Xur has for us this week. You guys ready to take a look? Alright, let's do this. And not bad, I guess. The Hawkmoon's there, so that's never a bad thing, but everything else is pretty blah. Alright, well, let's take a look at everything real quick, and then we'll dive into the details after that. So, first up for engrams, we have a Legacy Body engram. It's year 1 nastiness. I wouldn't even touch it. Next, we have the no backup plans for the Titan. Following that, the Skyburner's Annex for the Hunter, and then for the Warlock, the Apotheosis Veil. The weapon this week is the almighty Hawkmoon. And then moving on to curios, we start off with the 2 Sparrow upgrades. We have the green Emerald Coil, and then the red Stealth Drive. Following that, we have the 3-pack of Heavy Synths for 1 strange coin, the 10-pack of Heavy Synths for 3 strange coins, 5-pack, 3 of coins, and then the 3-pack of Glass Needles. Don't forget, guys, we have nastiness down here at the bottom, and then the best thing to ever happen to me. Alright, well, let's go back up top and see what we're dealing with. We're going to start off with the no backup plans, and their exotic perk is called Force Multiplier. Shotgun kills trigger Force Barrier, and Force Barrier's duration is increased. We have 37-34 intellect strength, and of course you can pop one of those up just a little higher. Secondary perk, Rain Blows, increased melee attack speed, and Momentum Transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. And finally, we come over here and it's Shotgun Loader, increases the reload speed of shotguns, or Machine Gun Loader increases the reload speed of machine guns. Now, the no backup plans, I like them, but it's just one of those things where there's so many other better options out there. Now, don't get me wrong, they're pretty let's see if I can talk. Now, they are pretty OP. I mean, think about it. You get a kill, and not only do you get your shield back, but you get your shield back for longer. So, I mean, how awesome is that? But I prefer to use a striker most of the time, so it's kind of a waste. Alright, well, next up, let's take a look at some Hunter goodness, and we have the Skyburner's Annex. Its exotic perk here is called Versatile Shooter. Heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs. Orbs collected when your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo. This one is all intellect at 72, and of course you can pump that up or go a little bit of intellect. Secondary perks, Inverse Shadow, increased super energy gain from killing minions of darkness, or heavy lifting. Bonus super energy from heavy weapons on minions of darkness. And finally, the last helmet perk here is Invigoration, gain bonus melee energy on orb pickup. I never really liked this helmet. I mean, it is fun, it looks good, but, what does it really do? You create some more orbs, and you can pick up orbs after your super is full, so basically, if you want to save them there, to get your super back again, you're going to be wasting them because you can pick them up all the time. So that really doesn't appeal to me. I have it, I never use it, and I would recommend that you guys skip it as well. Alright, moving along here, we have one of the first exotic helmets I ever owned, and that is the Apotheosis Veil. Its exotic perk is called Private Reserves, immediately regenerate health, melee, and grenade energy upon activating your super. We have 43, 45 intellect discipline, and of course you can pump one of those up just a little bit higher. Secondary perks are Ashes to Assets, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and heavy lifting. Bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills, and finally, one of the best helmet perks in the game, Infusion. Replenish health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. Now, even though this was my first helmet, and I still kind of like it, it doesn't really get the attention it deserves. It's pretty much like a Warlock's panic button, You want some health, you pop your super, and you have it. It's best used with a Sunsinger in my opinion, but of course you can use it for any subclass that you want. Now back in the day, this is the only way you could reach max level, because you needed either an entire raid set, or you had to have a raid set and an exotic. And unfortunately I could never get the helmet, so I had this. Now this was the thing to use back in the Crota days, But since those days are over and you can pretty much solo quota by yourself without having to worry about any of that stuff, it doesn't really have that much of a use. It's great in PvP as a panic button, but again, I mean, why not just die and save your super so you can get, 5 or 6 kills rather than just pop your super to survive once. So that is totally up to you. But next, we're moving on to one of my favorite hand cannons in the game, and that is the coveted Hawkmoon. Now, it's an exotic for a couple reasons. First, because it has luck in the chamber. One random bullet in the magazine causes a considerable bonus damage, but you have that and more with holding aces. 2 more random bullets in your magazine also deal considerable bonus damage. So basically, per mag, you can get 3 bonus damage shots, and that is pretty powerful considering you only have 11 bullets. As for barrel upgrades, we have accurized ballistics, field choke, and then aggressive ballistics. Now, does having a little more impact and taking away a little bit of range and stability, is that really worth it? Most times I would tell you that if some kind of upgrade gives you more impact, go with it. But here, it does not really make that big of a difference. It's not going to make, your next shot kill him with like 1 less shot. It's going to be pretty much the same unless he has like a sliver of health left. Is it worth that stability and range? I wouldn't think so, especially with the upcoming nerf to hand cannons and the range fall off. I would go for as much range as possible, even if this case it gives you a little less impact. But that's just my, 2 cents. And for the middle, we have Hammer Forge, which is always the way to go, quick draw, and then speed reload. As for the ornaments, first one is Carry On. As you can tell, it's got that weird kind of bloody like wood look to it. If it would stay, there it goes. I don't like that one. My favorite one is down here, and that is Moon Glow. As you can see, it has like a nice clean look to it with like a gold black accent and like an ivory handle. It also has, like, if you see the 8, like kind of like the spades look down there on the handle as well. I like it. I would rather go for a completely different look, like black it out all the way, but hey, that's just me. Alright guys, well, that does it this week. Nothing too great, but yeah, that's Xur for you, But yeah, that's about it guys. Another Xur week down the drain, and always I wish I could get my helmet or my Ophidian aspects, but he never wants to sell them, and I can never seem to find those things, man. Like, I've been, ever since, this DLC came out, I've been looking for the helmet and the Ophidian aspects, and I have still yet to receive any of them. So, that's pretty depressing. But, anyways, there's always next week. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter or Facebook at Sly Nation Gaming on Facebook or at Sly Nation on Twitter. They're both pretty lonely. They'll need your help, so definitely check it out. But feel free to hit me up on there because I'm going to have more videos coming out of my channel here soon. But until then, guys, this is your boy Sly, and I will see you all later.